So much more nervous now. This is terrible. Okay, so because someone very special is here, I'd like to tell the story about how I kind of think, okay.
No crying!
So I'm not crying, yeah, no. So when I was 16, I was a poster child in Turkey, where I grew up, for ADHD. And I got kind of let go from about 8 to 10 schools, and a couple domestic and international schools I got kicked out of because I really liked animals a lot, and I just didn't really do so well at school. And my dad said, "Son, you're gonna go to America." I was like, "Wow, exciting. Where am I going? New York, LA, Hawaii." He said, "Iowa." It's Middle East America, for those of you that don't know. And my mom said, "Show them that you're from the Mediterranean. Show them that you're an Aegean boy who's nice." So she said, "Dress like the European kids more." And when I went to school in Muscatine, Iowa, so my mom got me these tight jeans and got me a long robe, like a long jacket that looked like one of the kids that did the Columbine. And she said, "Make sure you slick your hair and look like a gigolo or something." She didn't say that, but I didn't know those words by that time. And I started in, was that January, Boba? I think it was January 2000. And she said, "Be friendly, because sometimes you're not. You don't pay attention to people. You're paying a lot of attention to animals." And so she said, "Make sure you kiss everybody." I said, "Sure." And I was shy around girls. Jessica, my girlfriend, will tell you. And so I went to school in Muscatine. First day, I was like, "Hello, Tommy." I'm Lindsay. So I was shy around girls, and I was like kissing everybody with my tight jeans. And they had a couple types of people there. There was jocks and geeks and all those, and I was called an exchange student. And like exchange student, I was called Turkey Boy. They called me Anus because my name is Enos. They made up a lot of things. But I learned English just like most of the other exchange students at that part of the world from South Park. And I learned, Mom and Dad will tell, that I always used the word totally awesome about everything. I said, "Totally awesome, totally awesome, totally awesome." So my father, who was the head of the Methodist church there, and before I met him even, I went to one day to a biology class, and this guy named Daniel was from my ceramics class, and I loved making ceramics, and he loved cigars with my father, and I made him a little ashtray. But it was colorful, like these. And this guy in the biology class that was in my ceramics class looked deep into my eyes, and he said, what is this?" I said, "It's an ashtray. It's totally awesome." And he looked at me and said, "Do you know what this is called? Do you know what we've been calling you this whole time?" I said, "No." "Exchange student?" He's like, "No." I apologize for this. He said, "You're a fag." A fag. And I was like, "What is a fag?" I'm 16 years old, and my English is so bad. He said, "It means totally awesome." Now, you don't have to say totally awesome. Just know that you are the fag. And when you go to places, just mention this. For 3 weeks in Muscatine, Iowa, I called everybody fag. Everybody. And when I had, what a terrible world this is, right? When I had the courage and the love that I wanted to tell how much I love my mom and dad, bad. One time, my beautiful father, Baba here, I'm Muslim by the way, and Baba is an amazing Christian minister, you'll get to know him. He had the most beautiful prayer on the planet you can hear. I learned to pray from him. And I said, Baba, this is such a nice world, but I just want you to know I grew up in the eastern part of the world. I grew up in Turkey, and I'm here, and I met you, and I met these wonderful people like Daniel, or these other people that you're calling me things, and this prayer, this is so beautiful, and I just want you to know you are such a fag. And Baba said, what? You'll see, he turns red, then he turns blue. It's beautiful, hopefully we'll get to see it. And after he turned blue, he started laughing. I said, Baba, this is not a subject to be humbled about. You are a fag. When I found out what it meant, years later, right away, I went back to Daniel and I said, I'd like to teach you a Turkish word. I told him how to say greetings to you in Turkish, which translated as your mother is a whore. And to any Turk you say that, you're going to get really hurt. And I hope Daniel is hearing this sometime, but